Way to the ring, ECPW referee Emily Parker.
Emily Parker is going to be our referee for this next contest. Emily Parker making her way to the ring. One of the best in the business, no doubt. She's been on the national stage. We're blessed to have the great officials here in ECPW, as it is Coletown Carnage here at the New Waterford District Community Center. The fans here in New Waterford, they're smart wrestling fans. They appreciate the great job that these officials are doing. Even if some are talented.
Disgraceful.
Introducing first, from Monroe, Louisiana,
Iseah
Bronson.
Iseah Bronson making his debut in ECPW. And I'll say, you try to do your research, but Jefferson, you may have more knowledge on this young man than myself.
I do. In fact, he is a very, very sick individual, but I like him a lot. He will do whatever it takes. He will manipulate anyone's minds to get what he wants. As a matter of fact, he's all across America right now, fighting some of the absolute best names, not just in indie wrestling, but all professional wrestling. Former WWE, former TNA, some current TNA superstars as we speak. He was on AEW Dark and fought Lance Archer. This man is as sick as they come, but calculated more than ever.
Well, and he also considers himself a savior of sorts. He said he wanted to relinquish New Waterford and ECPW from its mediocrity when he spoke to the fans on social media channels.
Rightfully so.
No, it's not going to endear him to these fans, though.
He is a visionary. He is a leader that everybody should look up to, aside from yours truly, the upperclassman Jefferson James. And if there was one person I would have to call my father besides my biological one, it would be this man right here, baby.
Well, quite a statement from Jefferson James.
Soak it in, Iseah. Soak it in.
I will say, Iseah Bronson looks very talented resume, but he's got a tough task ahead of him tonight.
From St.
You will see a lot come from Iseah tonight.
The Moondog,
However, he does have his work cut out for him as he is fighting the saltwater suplex machine, the Moondog Dylan Davis.
Moondog Dylan Davis, one of the winningest records in ECPW history. When this guy's in the ring, more often than not, you're going to see him get his hand raised. And you talk about AEW, Jefferson, of course, Dylan Davis wrestled on AEW there. He's wrestled down at the Nightmare Factory. This is a very talented wrestler who is a staple here in East Coast Pro Wrestling.
This could be match of the night, in my opinion. What you're going to see are two of the best up-and-comers in Canada, two of the best in Canada compete for that #1 spot, not just in Canadian wrestling, but all of professional wrestling.
Yeah, when you look at a guy like Dylan Davis, to me, he's an example of somebody who's both the present and the future. He's got a lot of great matches in front of him, but he's already accomplished a lot here in ECPW. He's been wrestling since 2010. He's been a champion.
And what you can see from Iseah right now, he doesn't care about these people. He's not here to dance. He's not here to clap. He's here to show these people what it is like to be a hard worker, to have everything through work ethic. Well, not dancing, not playing around. And he's all business, baby.
I may not approve of everything that Iseah Bronson said, but I think you're right to a degree what you said. He's best to not be intimidated by this atmosphere, because he may, quote-unquote, have to take the crowd out of the match, because we know Dylan Davis is one of the more popular competitors in ECPW, but he has a bit of an unknown here. He's facing somebody that we haven't seen in ECPW, so it's a unique challenge for him, for sure. And as you said, Iseah Bronson coming up from Louisiana, although as you mentioned, wrestled all across the United States. And doesn't necessarily look afraid of the moment, but I'm sure he knows that he's in for a fight.
He's not afraid of anything and anyone. He's just as cold-blooded as they come. He will do whatever it takes.
And perhaps we're going to hear from Iseah Bronson.
Mr. better show your father respect.
So ring announcer John Patterson bringing the microphone, as apparently Iseah Bronson has something he wants to say here.
Listen to what this man has to say. He will open your eyes more than ever there, Mr. McNeil.
Ladies and gentlemen, my name is Iseah Bronson, and the moment I stepped into this building, I became the most honest individual that any of you people have ever seen. Okay? No, hold on now. Ladies and gentlemen, you people filled this building up, right? Everybody here looks top notch, so I want you people to bring the energy, and I want you people to give yourselves a round of applause. Let's hear it. Come on. Let's hear it. Yeah, clap it up. Clap it up. Give yourselves a round of applause for being a collection of some of the most filthy, mediocre pieces of trash that I've ever seen in my entire life.
These comments are not endorsed by East Coast Pro Wrestling.
But they are
right.
true.
None of these people, this man ain't gonna tell the truth. I'm gonna tell you the truth. You people have nothing to look forward to in your lives. You live in this miserable, cold country. You people, you wake up every single day and you go to your mediocre jobs and you live your mediocre lives. But that's okay, because I'm here today. You get him back. You get him back.
That's right, Emily. You do your job.
I'm here today to let you people know that there's hope. I have changed lives. I have changed lives. Professional wrestling is what I do because it's fun. I like to hurt people. But I change lives, and I'll change all your lives. I'll change your life, boy. That's right. You people need to understand that he is no better than each and every one of you people. I will fight for you people. I will fight for you people. Hey, boy, these people ain't worth fighting for. So instead, I'm gonna fight for myself. The question is, boy, what do you fight for, huh?
Well, let's hear Dylan's response.
If you're telling these people you're gonna fight for them, I've been fighting for them for quite some time. And if you ask me for a fight tonight, I got 2 words for you. Yes, bye.
I will give him that. He has had the support from these fans since day one that he stepped foot in the ECPW ring.
No doubt about that. Dylan Davis never one to back away from a challenge. As I said, he may be facing an unfamiliar opponent. Both of these guys well accomplished. You mentioned Bronson coming up from the United States, but he's been a champion in Ontario. He's been a champion in Quebec. And, of course, Dylan Davis, currently North Pro Wrestling champion, as well as having been a champion in NEW and UCW. So we have a couple of pretty accomplished wrestlers
and
here in
he
the
is the
second bout.
openweight champion for wrestling in Windsor. Dylan Davis is very accomplished here in the Maritimes right now, but I think after this match, Iseah might be that much more better than Dylan Davis.
Well, it would certainly be
very
a big,
nice headlock takeover.
Absolutely. It's certainly a big notch on his resume to get a win here for either competitor. And obviously, Dylan Davis, the veteran in, both of these guys are veterans, but Bronson
that
new
was
to
a
this
unique
circle.
reversal from Iseah. What's he doing here? Oh,
Someone
and he rolled out a bit.
Unorthodox offense, but already tying up Dylan Davis's legs. As we said, Bronson.
And he went right back into the head, but unfortunately, he was just a little too slow for Dylan.
Some pretty impressive mat wrestling from both guys out of the gate. And I think as you see them back into the corners, they're both kind of under the realization that this could be a long matchup between two very capable competitors.
Are two of the best in Canada having a point to prove, and that is who is better than the other.
Yeah, certainly blessed to have both these guys here at ECPW Coletown Carnage in the Waterford District
Very
Community
nice
Center.
collar and elbow tie-up. Into a waist lock from Iseah. Yeah. Into a headlock. Yeah, and he's got it right cinched in.
Absolutely. Good fundamentals from both wrestlers, and a reversal by Dylan Davis, who's perhaps prepared for his opponent. Whipping to the ropes, taken down again. And good strength in the core of Dylan Davis to keep the positioning on that headlock. Obviously somebody who's in tremendous shape and a veteran of the squared circle. Reversal.
And my father went right for the leg, and now he's down.
Not necessarily the prettiest move in the book, but effective.
Oh, what's he going for here?
Looks like he might be going for a pin attempt.
Great ring awareness from Iseah Bronson.
Absolutely. He made sure that Dylan Davis's legs were faced away from the ropes, but he was still able to make the kick out. Davis has now reversed the flow.
Right back to the arm. Again, do you see that ring awareness? This is why he is your father, and you should be looking up to him. He is an intelligent man, not just outside the ring, but in the ring for that matter. Well, don't worry about what these idiots say, Iseah. You are doing an excellent job.
Well, I might not like how he conducted himself before the match, but you're right about the ring awareness, because even though he wasn't facing the ropes, he knew where he was to get his legs on the ropes, and probably a smart move.
And he didn't even have to look.
He didn't have to look, and probably a smart move to roll out to try to reset the momentum
He is
here.
so smart. He has eyes in the back of his head, and you can't even see it, but I know it.
Well, apparently so. You see in the back of his trunks, it says merciless, so that kind of gives you an indication of what type of fight he might bring here to Dylan Davis. Again, it's our first look at Iseah Bronson here.
There is no mercy in that man. You could just see it in his eyes. He is willing to break limb and limb to get the job done. He will throw you around. He will powerbomb you until you can't even stand. Hell, you might even be crippled by the end of it. Oh, very nice back elbow from Dylan Davis from the middle rope.
Davis fighting out of the corner with that elbow drop, and now he looks to go back on the attack. Rip reversal into the ropes. Again, well scouted
Up and
by
over
both
from
guys.
Dylan. Oh, he didn't land too pretty, but he still got an arm drag. And another one.
So Dylan Davis going back to the offense, but that leg looks like it could be a concern.
Oh.
And you'd have to think Iseah Bronson's going to target that.
Iseah hesitated. If I was him, I would have kicked his leg immediately.
Big clothesline
And that is
there.
exactly why Dylan was able to get him with the clothesline. And an exploder suplex from Dylan Davis.
And a little bit surprised he's continuing to go to the power attack, and that could backfire on him because that could do some damage on his left leg, which looks like he had a bit of a rough impact coming off the ropes, and he's trying to work it out here.
Iseah, you see an opening.
And you might not like it, but
Beautiful
that's
chop block from Iseah Bronson.
heads up move to go to work on that leg.
Stay on that leg, Iseah.
And he's been given a weakness, and he's certainly going to exploit it as best he can.
Show these imbeciles why you are their father.
A little bit of perhaps hard luck there, as it wasn't a maneuver from Bronson, but rather just some impact coming down. But this is the card that Iseah Bronson's been handed, and he's certainly going to do his best to take advantage of it. And once again, countering him in the ropes, Emily Parker's got her work cut out for her in this match because both of these guys are on the attack.
Oh.
Count of 4.
And Emily Parker was a little bit timid because Iseah Bronson is a very calculated man, and if Emily is smart enough, she will get out of his way, or else she herself will be hurt.
Well, still a great job by Emily to get in there and break at the count of 4. And we're certainly hearing the bravado from Iseah Bronson now in the middle of the ring. As,
I would be cheering for him if I was these idiots.
He has to be happy with how this match has started. And I don't know, it didn't look like he was going out with a lot of speed, but his knee may have hit the concrete there with some significant impact.
If I was Iseah, I would have stayed in the ring. I think he could have got a count-out victory right then and there.
Well, you may be right about that. We're potentially getting into some dangerous situations here. And again, Emily's going to have her work cut out for trying to keep control of this.
Absolutely. Emily might have to get out of the ring.
And, of course, she's got to look out for the well-being of Dylan Davis as well as to whether he can continue. And right now, not looking the best.
You can see Dylan trying to find offense, but unfortunately, I think Iseah just has his number tonight, Pat.
Well, I also think Iseah wants a pinfall victory. He just saw him break the count. And you know what they say, Jefferson?
Oh,
that is the hardest part of the ring.
It is. And I'm sure Dylan's knee is shattered right now.
It may very well be. And this is where, again, Emily Parker, she's right in there wanting to make sure Dylan Davis is able to continue. This will come down to her discretion. But right now, it's Iseah Bronson that's in control of this match.
And I think by the end of this match, Dylan will not be able to walk.
Well, we certainly hope that's not the case, but Iseah Bronson is doing his best to wear down his opponent, thrown into the corner. And I've seen Dylan Davis wrestle in a lot of matches, and this is among the most trouble I've seen him in ECPW.
And if you notice too, Patrick, he didn't just go for his leg, he went for his chest as well. He's looking for any opening he can to get to his leg, and that's exactly what he's doing at the moment. He's using the ropes, for crying out loud. How many people would think of that?
Well, certainly a multifaceted offense, we can say, but Dylan Davis showing that he's got some fight left in him yet.
And he found that opening. Oh, Iseah
ducked, but he wasn't able to evade the attack, and again, right back to the leg.
Right back to the leg, baby.
Power bomb right to the mat. This could be it.
This is done. He's done.
And what a gutsy kick
And he has put out many people with that power bomb. What he needs to do right now is hit him with another one, and then he could be out.
I think right now Iseah Bronson's a little bit of shock that Dylan Davis, he's used to finishing matches with that move, as you said, Jefferson, so now he's got to go right back onto the attack, and still Dylan Davis is in a little bit of a hard way after that power bomb. That's some big damage on the back. And a body slam to match. Look, going back to work on that leg, and again, looks like he might use the ropes to further increase the pressure.
Oh, and you can see Dylan fighting it.
Dylan Davis is going to try to get out of the way here.
Dylan is doing whatever it takes. Iseah, don't worry about these people. Jump on that leg right away.
He could be making a
The hell with
mistake
these
here.
idiots.
As you said, he's giving Dylan Davis time to get up and perhaps get out of the way. But he might not be able to with the damage that's been done on that leg. We're going to see as he tries to get up here how much he's been worn down so far.
Oh, no.
His knee's taking a little bit of a beating.
Iseah, turn around. He's getting up.
He is
If
indeed.
he's not careful,
But will he be able
this
to
is
stand?
Dylan's offense. Oh!
Big blow.
And he goes outside of the ring.
And now the momentum is on Dylan Davis' side.
Father Iseah better be okay. Because
Yeah.
it did not look like a good landing. It looked like he landed on the back of his head.
Yeah.
Not a pretty sight.
Took a bit of a spill out into the concrete.
Come
for sure.
on. Are you
There's-
kidding me? You're
there's-
really going to cheer for this Neanderthal right now? This Newfoundland Neanderthal. The Suitwater Suplex Machine.
Well, there's no mats on the outside, so an unforgiving fall for Iseah Bronson. And now he's the recipient
Brutal
of some heavy
chops
chops.
from Dylan Davis.
Absolutely brutal. And now Iseah, I don't even know if he knows where he is right now, but soon he's going to be thrown back into the ring. And that's where Dylan Davis wants to finish this match.
As it says on Isaiah's trunks, merciless. Now Dylan is becoming the exact same way, and if Dylan is not careful enough, Iseah might get the upper hand and
Well,
gain
we've
a victory over his emotions.
Well, we've seen them go back and forth. A big clothesline. And
Another one.
Brings him down to the mat on both occasions.
Oh, what's he going for? His patented Blue Thunder Bomb.
Pinfall attempt to finish the match and a kick out at 2. I'm trying to remember a match where I've seen where both men have kicked out from such high impact maneuvers. Boy, these guys are just leaving it all out
And there's
there.
an exact reason why, Patrick, they are two of the best in Canada.
Absolutely. You're seeing some of the best here. East Coast Pro Wrestling's Coaltown Carnage event at the Waterford District Community Center on Rogers Television as Dylan Davis, the veteran of ECPW, brings his
Could he
opponent
be
up.
going for his DVD?
He very well
his
could be.
patented DVD? Oh, but he couldn't keep him up there for long.
And again, Iseah going to the ropes. Another powerbomb, perhaps.
Oh. Come on. No way.
Dylan Davis managed to counter. Have to think he'd have been in big trouble. Is he going to go for a sharpshooter
submission
here?
A sharpshooter.
Putting
You
some
don't see
pressure
that
on.
often. Oh, come on, ref. That was cheap. He shouldn't have been pulling his hair.
Some discretion perhaps being shown here by Emily Parker. And again, thrown into the ropes is Iseah Bronson. Duck of a clothesline. And perhaps Dylan Davis.
What's he going for here? A submission of his own. Is he going for the crippler crossface?
He has him down in it.
Is he going to tap? Is he going to tap?
Trying to take
Come on,
those
Iseah.
arms away so he
You
can't get
have
to the
long
ropes.
arms. You have a long arm. You still have one arm to reach. Grab that rope. Grab that rope. Don't listen to these people. Oh, once again, Patty. Ring awareness. 4th time in a row. Give it up for Iseah Bronson.
You certainly do have to give credit.
Our
He knows where he's at in the
Father.
ring. As he knew to get to those ropes. The crossface doesn't take the legs away, so
right.
Bronson did a good job of kind of squirming his way to the ropes, but he's still perhaps in trouble here.
Is he hitting that DVD?
He may
hits
very
the
well.
DVD.
I don't know if anybody's kicked out for this, but
his
can
leg,
he cover him?
his
Can he
leg.
cover him?
Can he cover him?
And he's got to turn him
That's
over.
the question.
And
And
a
he
3
pins
count.
him with the DVD.
Here is your winner.
What a victory for Dylan Davis.
Dylan!
And
After-
his knee's going to have to get looked at after that
After his
match. I think.
previous loss with Hollywood Cole, he is on his way back to championship gold.
I think you're right about that. That loss to Hollywood Cole disrupted a lengthy winning streak for Dylan Davis, but he is back on the winning track. An impressive victory, but I will say, well, I don't necessarily admire all of his tactics or what he was saying. Iseah Bronson
Iseah
certainly
put up
proving
one
his
hell of
worth.
a fight.
He
I
absolutely
think